There was a silence in the room. Everybody was looking, covertly or openly, at Emily Brent. It was a minute or two before she became aware of the expectation. Her eyebrows rose on her narrow forehead. She said, "Are you waiting for me to say something?" "I've nothing to say." The judge said, "Nothing, Miss Brent." "Nothing." Her lips closed tightly. The judge stroked his face. He said, mildly, "You reserve your defense." Miss Brent said coldly, "There is no question of defense. I've always acted in accordance with the dictates of my conscience. I have nothing with which to reproach myself." There was an unsatisfied feeling in the air, but Emily Brent was not one to be swayed by public opinion. She sat unyielding. The judge cleared his throat once or twice. Then he said, "Our inquiry rests here. Now, Rogers, who else is there on this island besides ourselves and you and your wife?" "Nobody, sir. Nobody at all." "You're sure of that?" "Quite sure, sir." Wargrave said, "I'm not yet clear as to the purpose of our unknown host in getting us to assemble here, but in my opinion, this person, whosoever he may be, is not the sane in the accepted sense in the word. He may be dangerous. In my opinion, it would be well for us to leave this place as soon as possible. I suggest that we leave tonight." Roger said, "I beg your pardon, sir, but there is no boat on the island." "No boat at all?" "No, sir." "How do you communicate with the mainland?" "Fred Narcote. He comes over every morning, sir. He brings the bread and the milk and the post, and takes the orders," Mr. Justice Wargrave said. "Then, in my opinion, it would be well if we all left tomorrow morning as soon as Narcote's boat arrives." There was a chorus of agreement with every one voice. It was Anthony Marston who disagreed with the majority. "A bit unsupporting, what?" he said. "Ought to ferret out the mystery before we go. Whole thing's like a detective story. Positively thrilling," the judge said acidly. "At my time of life, I have no desires for thrills, as you call them," Anthony said with a grin. "The legal life's narrowing. I'm all for crime. Here's to it." He picked up his drink and drank it off at a gulp. Too quickly, perhaps. He choked badly. His face contoured, turned purple. He gasped for breath, then slid down off his chair, the glass falling from his hand.